Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded D Rose report. Hope everybody had a great weekend and made some money off the Super Bowl. I would have if I would have bet. All right. Got a lot of catching up to do here. There was a brief incident at last night's WWE, well, not last night's, but it's been 2 nights ago now. I got two reports here. In British Columbia, where Stardust got into it with a fan at ringside. Stardust was in the middle of some heel antics that he does. When a man apparently got offended, everybody gets offended anymore, you know that. We can't stand things, we get offended. Anyway, noted that the man may have been intoxicated. Who would have thought? Man ended up being taken away by security and reportedly tried to fight the police on the way out. And by the way, Daniel Bryan, he trimmed up his beard, trimmed up his hair, and looks just like a small child coming out of high school. Sin Cara returned to the ring on Saturday's WWE live event in San Jose, California. Been out of action with his shoulder injury for a while, since December 28th, when he wrestled the Big E. Sakara teamed up with United States champion Kalisto to defeat the Los Matadors. And you know what I thought would be a great match would be Kalisto saying, hey, I've been doing good on my own. We don't need to team up together. And then Sin Cara get mad. They do some fights that way. I think it'll be a good match. Brock Lesnar, he returned to the ring on, it was Saturday's live event in San Jose with Paul Heyman in the corner and defeated Rusev in about 5 minutes. Rusev went to Suplex City a few times and took an F5 for the pin, and then after the match, Lesnar hit another F5 and laid out Rusev while Lana just looked on, which is normally what I do to her, but then she was looking on this time. And WWE teased Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Naomi and Tamina Snuka for Monday's Raw in Seattle. That's when they kind of hinted around. I got more on that in a while. As noted, Carmella has been on the road with WWE main roster this week, and superstars Enzo Amore, Colin Cassidy, also on the road with her. The group appeared last night at the live event in San Jose. Byron Saxton, WWE announcer, visited Facebook headquarters in California and tweeted a photo while he was standing there. You're supposed to tweet when you're at the Facebook place. I don't think that's right. That's just something wrong with that. Anyway, the sprained ankle of NXT champion Finn Balor at Friday's live event in Nashville happened when Balor hit the coup de grace finisher on Samoa Joe. Balor's ankle went out as he landed. Sometimes you kind of, that mat will kind of give a certain way and take your ankle with it. And noted that Balor will be evaluated by doctors on Monday at the Performance Center. And that was on Saturday. Was it Saturday? No, it might have been Friday. The reason I'm saying that, hang on. Former WCW competitor Kevin Green was announced for Pro Football Hall of Fame last night at NFL Honors in San Francisco. He might have been the finalist in the Hall of Fame every year since 2012. WWE congratulated Green for the, doing they give him a tweet. Isn't that nice? Diva Dirt posted that Total Divas preview clip for, I don't know, this thing bugs me. For Tuesday with Mandy Rose making a confession to Eva Marie. I wonder what that is. NXT champion, again, Finn Balor suffered a sprained ankle at NXT event in Nashville and is on crutches. And during NXT's match in Indianapolis, which was Saturday, NXT Women's Champion Bayley called Balor to the ring, and after she defeated Alexis Bliss, as there's a video clip over on, I think, the Diamond Dan Facebook page, where Bayley did Balor's entrance deal, and Balor ended up falling and trying to go along with her. Fell back into the ring corner. All right, today's news. The great Khali is looking to open 5 schools in his native India. Wrestling schools. Khali already operates one, and Khali claims that he has 4 students already in WWE. I don't know if he's talking about down south in Florida. But local media said he wants to help kids stay away from drugs. So there's a big craze among young generation there that they want to perform as professional wrestlers, but the absence of proper training in the country and lack of finances, they fail to live up to their dreams. He said, I've decided to give their dreams a platform. The boys across India will train over there in Punjab itself, and wrestling competitions will be organized in the big cities. Well, that's a good thing he's doing, but I don't know if he's teaching them to wrestle. I can't remember him doing a wrestling hold much. But he hired good people. John Cena tweeted the following. He tweeted over to the Super Bowl champs, and of course talked about on the tweet WrestleMania 32. Got to advertise that. Big Show turns 44 years old today. Jim the Anvil Neihart turns 61. Also, this would have been the 58th birthday of Hall of Famer Sherry Martel. 98th birthday of classy Freddie Blassie, Hall of Famer. Natalya hit a milestone Friday when she wrestled up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. 800th WWE match. All right, tonight, the WWE Raw is going to be taking place from the Key Arena, Seattle, Washington, with more hype for Fastlane pay-per-view that's going to be coming up. No matches have been announced, but I see that Lesnar's supposed to be there, Triple H is supposed to be there, Jericho, and the rest is the usual suspects. The focus points for tonight is going to be, will Dean Ambrose get his pound of flesh from the beast? Will Chris Jericho, is he expected to pay very close attention to whatever awaits with he and AJ Styles? Will Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch uneasy union pay off? And the Wyatt family, will they be able to cut the big guy down to size? I don't know about that. And will Goldust finally succeed in getting R-Truth to be his partner this week? I think that's been kind of a funny thing they got going. Anyway, WWE World Heavyweight Champion Triple H revealed on Twitter that he's sending NFL Super Bowl 50 winners, Denver Broncos, a custom WWE title belt, something that the company often does to champions in the mainstream sports. They haven't sent any, I don't believe, the UFC, have they? I don't know. But anyway, they'll probably take that belt and just kind of put it away somewhere. All right. In an update on Brock Lesnar's status for Tuesday's SmackDown taping in Portland, he will not be appearing as of right now. Both he and Lesnar is confirmed for, of course, tonight's Raw. Hall of Famer Ric Flair was in the Santa Clara, California this weekend for the NFL Super Bowl 50 festivities. Tide has released a new small but powerful commercial featuring Daniel Bryan and other celebrities. And NASCAR driver Danica Patrick tweeted him. She says, "They say no, we say yes. That's how to prove them wrong, right, Daniel Bryan?" Then Daniel said, "People are still telling me no. It's my job to change their answer to yes." But anyway, Vince McMahon wanted Daniel Bryan this week in WWE at WWE's Raw in Seattle, possibly for maybe a WrestleMania 32 role. We'll find out more on that later. In an update, Daniel Bryan was spotted at the airport today flying into Phoenix from Seattle. WWE Insider were told that he was scheduled for Raw. Daniel Bryan, he trimmed his beard, got a haircut. And I got a feeling, like I said, they got another role for him. I think it's going to be on a network with a show, unless he got cleared and they're keeping it really secretive and quiet. But can't see him coming back all trimmed up and looking like a kid out of school wrestling again. So I think it might be, maybe they're going to may have him a role on WrestleMania 32. They probably will, but just can't see him wrestling. But like I say, they may have a show for him on the network. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.